Alright, now we're at the final coat. After you got the 2 coats on, I'm going to show you how to do the final one. Now, this is the time, if you're going to do sanding, this is the time to do it. Not in the end. Because by the time you get to the end, you're going to have so much compound mounding up on each other. You're going to have lumps. So this is the time to do it. It's kind of smooth, a little rough on the edges. You don't need a sandpaper. You can just use your blade. Take off any edges. If you look down here, you have that little lump there. All I gotta use is the knife. See how it just comes off? Take off the edges. As long as there's no bump, because when you put another layer, it just accumulates. So you want as smooth as you can on this coat. Once that's done, now you can put another coat on it. Now normally on this coat, I get some of this compound, I put it in a separate bucket, and I add water to it to make it a little bit liquefied because it comes out nice and smooth. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to do it this way. Now, I have to widen this up a little bit more. So I put some on this side, put some on this side. Now, if it doesn't lay out, evenly how I just did it, I just try to make it as straight as I can, the edges. Fill in the middle. Now this is the coat when you want to take off as much as you can, because you're just filling in the void. So I'm going down. See, most of it comes off, but it's filling in any imperfections. And if you look at it really close, it's like glass. Look how smooth that is. If you look at any angle from underneath, you look at the light, that thing is smooth. Now the trick of this, once it's all done, see the difference between here and up there? It's smoother. Now when this dries, if you want to touch it up with some sandpaper, I would recommend using a sponge. Get a damp sponge and just run it on the edge. And what it does, it smears the edge, it smooths it out, no dust, and it blends in nicely. That's what I do on all my parts on the 3rd coat. Same thing with the screws. Same thing, you put another coat on it. Okay, on the wrong side. If you want, you can make it a little bit wider too, if you want, like this. I put it nice and a little bit wider than the first time. Get the bigger brush, bigger blade. See, nice and clean. When this dries up, you won't see where the screws were. You won't see any lumps. And when you paint it, it's gonna look wonderful. So as I said before, it takes time, takes practice. The best time to do this is at your home. You have a little project, practice in your house. That's the way you're gonna learn. And keep doing it until you get the hang of it. Same thing with this, the way I'm holding it. See, I control it, I know what I'm doing with it. And if it's like falling off, it's not good, take it up, reposition it. If it starts to dry up, throw it back in the bucket, mix it up, throw it back in there. It's very important to keep the can clean as well, because if you leave the compound on the sides, it starts drying up and then it falls in, and as you take it, you're gonna have chunks. So you try to clean up the sides as well. Just real quick, okay? And try to smooth out as you go down, keep smoothing it out. Clean the edges. And you're done. I'm going to try to make some more videos on different aspects of construction. I hope this helped you in some way, and we'll try to figure out another project I can work on. I'll show you.